What is going on, guys? My name is Jericho, and this is gonna be a weird video for me to make. Why? Because I'm a Call of Duty kid at heart, and I've figured out, finally, why Call of Duty isn't fun. And a lot of people have made these kind of videos. A lot of people are like, oh, I know why it's not fun. It's because these douchebags who sit in corners and camp. Or it's because Modern Warfare 3 is lag compensation. No. That's just plain wrong, and I'm going to tell you why it's wrong, and why it really isn't fun, well, at least in my opinion. So, I started out with Call of Duty, not that Call of Duty 4 shit. No, I went back to Big Red 1 on PS2, so I played single-player Call of Duty over and over again, like, you run down a hallway, that was it, and you just shoot people. And I loved it, I really did, and my first Xbox game was Call of Duty 4. Now, that was the first major release, and I don't know if you guys remember your first time playing online, but it wasn't like you hopped on board and like, Leroy fucking Jenkins 10 kill streak. No, it was like, oh my god, I'm getting raped. And it wasn't bad that you were getting raped. I mean, a lot of people got frustrated if it happened time after time after time, but there was something weird about it. Like, you'd get raped from someone and you'd sit there and go, well, how do you do that? And then eventually you'd pick up on some of the things that people did, you know, oh, maybe I shouldn't use a sniper rifle on fucking Dome, or maybe I shouldn't use a shotgun on Backlot, or some huge, or Block, or some huge map. And after a while, you kind of got these mannerisms, these ways of playing the game that made it interesting, you know, you learned. You learned about it, and each time you learned a little bit of information, a little nugget, you were like, you got this excited feeling, or at least I did. Whenever you got your first, you know, 10, 20, 30 kill game, and you sat there and you go, I just did that. That was awesome. I just killed all those people, and it made you want to keep playing. I remember my first time playing with the Scorpion. Why? Because it was a shitty gun. Yet, some reason, on block, I went 42 and 10. Why do I remember that score? Because it was the first time I literally had Call of Duty 4. I had to go to work after that game. The entire time I was thinking about how many fucking noobs I was going to rape when I came back with the Scorpion. Because everyone got mad in the game. They were like, how did you do that with the Scorpion? That doesn't make sense. What the key was that I had learned something that other people's didn't know. I had figured something out on my own. I had figured out a key to the game for me that made it exciting. I then went home and played for like 20 hours straight with the Scorpion. I got it to the Red Tiger and all that jazz, and it was fun. Now, you're probably sitting here, what does this have to do with learning, Jericho? What does this have to do with having fun in Call of Duty? Well, here's the thing. All of us by now have played maybe 5, 6 even installations of Call of Duty. Some of us maybe a few less, some of us maybe a few more. So we've played Call of Duty for a long time now. What is it for me? 5, 6, 7 years? For some of you guys, maybe it's just your second or third Call of Duty. Maybe it's your first. I don't know. For you guys who have just played this Call of Duty and this Call of Duty only, I'm willing to bet that you're still having fun. I'm willing to bet that you guys are still enjoying Modern Warfare 3. For all of its nuances and fuck-ups and, you know, and bad patches, Modern Warfare 3 is not a bad game. It's a well-made game. It really is, and I'm gonna get fucking tied to a stake and burned for saying that, but Modern Warfare 3 is a solid game. And you may be thinking, how are you able to say that, yet you clearly just stated you're not having fun in it? Well, it's not always about the game's build quality. I'm gonna take Minecraft, for instance. What are the graphics like in that? What are the gameplay like in that? Well, you can stack blocks. I love Minecraft. I post it every Wednesday, and I love to build things, but let's be honest, it's not exactly like you're diving in there and having a challenge of your lifetime going, how the fuck do I play this? It's Legos. You did it when you were 5, right? So, why is Minecraft so awesome when Call of Duty isn't? Here's the thing. You guys who have just played Modern Warfare 3 and maybe Black Ops or Modern Warfare 2 just started this whole, you know, grouping of people. You guys are probably having fun because you're still learning. You're probably having fun because you haven't figured out everything about the game yet. You're probably having fun because when Modern Warfare 3 came out, you didn't go 45 and 1 the first game you got on. Me? I'm not gonna lie, I made an entire YouTube channel off of not giving a shit about my kill-death ratio. I'm not giving a shit about my kill-death ratio in this game. But if you've been watching, I think I'm going like 3-to-1 KD. I am not a good player. Put me up against anyone who's decent, and I will get my shit pushed in. Why am I doing so well? Because I know everything about the damn game. I know everything about the series. I'm using an ACR. It's not that hard to use. I'm walking around, blindly running into, you know, no cover situations and coming out with 5 kills. Why is that? Because I've played this game for too long. Now, yes, part of the reason that this game is not fun is because it's almost the same as every other Call of Duty. But I'm going to go out on a limb again. Burn me on the stake for the third time this video. I'm going to say that all first-person shooters that use the standard controls and aim and shoot controls and all that jazz are not that fun anymore. Battlefield? It's fun for a while. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, it was fun for a couple months. Homefront, I had fun for a couple months. But what happens after that? Well, you learn everything about the game. You find out that it's the same as every other first-person shooter game, and you're like, I'm not learning anything here. I don't need to try that hard, and I'm going to destroy everyone. Now, yes, you can do anything to save the game. You can get a group of 5 friends, you guys can go in together, and you guys can have a blast. I did it the other day. Fun as hell. But what I'm talking about is, why is Call of Duty not fun? Because you stopped learning. Once you started playing the franchise and you got hooked, you learned everything you could. You wanted to learn everything. And now you do know everything. What's left to do but rape everyone? I mean, that sounds a little bit weird, and I'm not going to take that back, but that's really what you're out there to do. You go out there and you know that you're going to get a 4-kill death ratio. You know that you can go out there, use a sniper, and go positive. That shouldn't happen. That shouldn't happen not because the game's bad, not because, you know, your teammates are really great, but because you always should be learning in a video game. I recently picked up League of Legends. I have not stopped playing it. I play about 6 hours a day. Why? Because it is the most fun I've had in a video game in forever. Why is that? You can never learn everything. There are over 50 champions to learn. There are over 50 characters to try and figure out how they each play and how they work together. On top of that, you've got to learn different game types as well. Not sure Call of Duty has different guns, but they're all pretty basic. Point, shoot, kill. That's it. So thank you guys for watching. My name is Jericho, and that has been my reason why Call of Duty is not that fun anymore. Why? Because we don't learn anything. I just got a 3 KD by doing nothing. Nothing spectacular. I just fucking ran around. So, here's to Black Ops 2 for making us learn new things, for putting new things in the game that we haven't tried yet, and hopefully it'll be good. Hey guys, before you go, my friends actually started a new channel called Video Games. Yes, it's actually called Video Games, where T. Martin and a bunch of other huge YouTubers are going to be posting daily content from all video games, not just Call of Duty. Click the video in the middle of the screen, it'll take you right there.